بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. O Allah, you are the turner of the hearts. Affirm our hearts onto your religion. اللهم اجعل آخر كلامنا لا إله إلا الله. O Allah, make the last words of our words لا إله إلا الله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Rum, وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا رُسُلًا مِّن قَبْلِكَ إِلَى قَوْمِهِمْ وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا مِّن قَبْلِكَ رُسُلًا إِلَى قَوْمِهِمْ فَجَاءُوهُم بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ. And indeed we have sent messengers before you to their people. And they brought forth to them clear evidence. فَانْتَقَمْنَا مِنَ الَّذِينَ أَجْرَمُوا. So we got revenge of those who disbelieved, of those who transgressed. وَكَانَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا نَصْرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And it is a right upon us to give victory to those who believe, to give victory to the believers. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent messengers before Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And of these messengers is Isa alayhi salam. He is the last messenger before Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And for those who read the Bible, if they read it objectively, they can only come to the conclusion that Muslims are actually better followers of Jesus. Muslims are actually better followers of Isa than the Christians themselves. And there's more than a dozen evidence of that in the Bible and in the practices of Muslims. So for example, Isa alayhi salam, he told his people to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not to worship him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Ma'idah that Isa alayhi salam will say on the Day of Judgment in the conversation between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Isa, مَا قُلْتُ لَهُمْ إِلَّا مَا أَمَرْتَنِي بِهِ أَنْ أَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ رَبِّي وَرَبَّكُمْ. I have not told them except that which you have commanded me with, and that is to worship my Lord and your Lord. So that is one thing, and of course we worship Allah, one Lord. Isa alayhi salam did not eat pork. Muslims don't eat pork, but Christians eat pork, or at least most of them. Isa alayhi salam, when he greeted people, he greeted them with peace. Peace be with you, which is assalamu alaikum, which is what we do. Isa alayhi salam, when he entered his house, he said, peace be with this house, which is what we say. Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillahi salihin. That's what we're supposed to say when we enter the house. Isa alayhi salam, he made ablution. He made wudu before praying. He washed his face. He washed his hands. He washed his feet. Christians don't do that. Christians don't say peace be with you. They don't say peace be with you when they enter the house. They don't make ablution, before praying. Isa alayhi salam prostrated when he prayed. Christians don't prostrate when they pray. So all of these things that Isa alayhi salam did, we as Muslims do, because we follow the same religion. Isa alayhi salam was not a Christian; he was a Muslim. His message was the same as the message of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that there is only one God. And we as Muslims are better followers of Isa alayhi salam than Christians are, because religion is the way of life. And when we follow religion, we don't follow our desires, we follow the commands of Allah. And what many people have done in previous religions is that they pick and choose. They follow what is convenient, and what is a little bit harder, they don't follow that. They leave that. And we as Muslims, we cannot follow that path. We cannot get into that same trap. You know, we have to follow the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the guidance of his messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us better followers of his book and the guidance of his messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Two quick observations. Isa alayhi salam spoke Aramaic, and up to this day when you check in Aramaic, it says Allah. Secondly, Isa alayhi salam, when he performed prayer, salah, he prostrated. He stood up, ruku, and he prostrated. So